Hey guys, it's Constance with Charming Custom Crafts, and this is day 15 for Holiday Happiness. And I'm sorry this is late. It is now Christmas Day, and I wanted to make sure I got this up before they ripped into it. As soon as I'm done with this video, they're dying to get into presents because it's already late afternoon and it's time to eat. So I wanted to show you my first Santa, and this is not by pictures on my Facebook page, but I just wanted to go around the room and show you a little bit as I show you my trees that I came up with this year, because I can't get to our stuff because we're in a much smaller place and it's really packed up in there. So this is my one seashell Santa that I have next to my jellyfish, of course. And then I want to go downward because I don't think my family are ready to go in the video. I got 2 and probably 3 animals that'll be in it. So I'm going to go over. We are listening to Andy Williams, my favorite things. And here is tree 1. I actually used so spiral wedge tree. I don't remember. Topiary tree. I couldn't get to my stuff, and it dawned on me because I had them outside. Some of the lights have gone out. The other ones, most of them are out because I didn't get a chance to change the bulbs because they've been sitting outside. So I put together some stuff that we had picked up from the beaches and then added to it because they're hard to get. Not all beaches have these starfish and stuff. It's actually hard, and it's actually illegal to take one out of the water. So I'll go through it a little bit with you. Again, it's a spiral topiary. And I ended up putting this mesh in it that's actually called snow mesh. I used it in my wreath, and I ran out. I was kind of mad because this is what I was planning on using it with on my bigger tree. So I wrapped it the opposite direction so it filled in the gaps. And then you can see where I took seashells, and you can see where I made sure that they were good and solid. They are solid and hard to where they're not going to fall off of that unless they break. Then I have the knobby starfish, and then the big seashells. And I took some pearl beads and made some necklaces, or would-be necklaces or bracelets. It was really hard to try to string it. It didn't look right, so I stuck with this. And then I found some, quote, leaves to look like some sort of coral, and it has bling mesh on it. Or bling mesh. Yeah, I guess, no, it's not bling mesh, but I guess it's called that. I don't know, I remember it now. I found some branches here. You'll see on a different couple of places that look like coral, so I cut that up. I also have some dragonflies. Everything that's on the inside is stuff that you would find on the beaches. Everything on the outside is stuff that would be seen in the water. That's why it's like water going into the beach. You'll see me do that even with my wreath that I did in the past here. And then I found these really cool sprays that kind of remind you of waves and tides, so I put those in. And again, you'll see some more of my ornaments here. So they're talking. They're trying to drive me crazy here. Then I have some sand dollars. I have the smaller ones, but I didn't get a chance to put them up. And I have to be very careful because you know that they're very fragile. And again, you can see that. I actually put some driftwood sticks up in here. And I found a couple fish. They're pretty much almost sold out. I got 6, so I was able to put 3 on each one. And yes, I have 2. I want to remember that name, and it starts with a U for those things that it looks like, and I went with that. And I put some little sprigs of like a teal color in here, and so you'll be able to see some of that. But I have both 2 other styles of starfish, the bigger seashells, like clam shells, and then I have the bracelets, of course, and then I've got driftwood floating through it and some seashells all the way through it. If you can see, some of the light bulbs are burnt out. Like I said, I've been gone. And then you can see that I use fish netting to put around it and wrap it. I have these leaves that they were all around it right to look like coral, if you can see. I thought it was cool. But, of course, the kitten's been tearing up everything. He's been getting into everything. And I'll show you him. You'll meet Mickey. So, again, you'll see that. I have 1, so all I could find was 1 seahorse for each one. I'll have more next year. I didn't even get a chance to pull my dolphins out that I got before. I think it was last year. I've been working on doing this stuff for our trees. I have different themed trees when I move and settle down. And you'll see the great big knobby starfish at the top to represent my starfish. And then again, I have some pieces of leaves that I thought looked like coral. So there is this tree. The other tree is pretty similar, but the light's again, so you can see they're out. Like I said, I was gone. I didn't have a chance to fix them. But this was supposed to be like a base with a coral. And then I put this silver and gold, like a bronzy, brassy gold garland around the bottom, so it kind of looked like sand at the bottom of the water. So this is tree number 1, and I had 2 of them, so I worked with 2. I had enough that was supposed to go in our original. So there is tree number 1. And I'm gonna go down here, and I'm gonna show you this. This is my other sea beach Santa. So he was already pre-done, but I added some knobby starfish to it, and again another placemat that says Merry and Bright. So I got that, and then of course there's my cards. One's a sympathy one. I didn't get a chance to get cards out. I have them, guys. If I get a card, they will go out. Last year, because of my back, I made them and I couldn't get them out, so I didn't even get a chance to make more, but I had a bunch from last year. Like I said, I made them, couldn't get them out because I was in so much pain last year. And this one, even though the lights are out, it's actually perfect. You can see it better. I'm going to pull it back a little bit. Kind of reminds you of like a big candy cane. And definitely the kitten's been getting into it. He's been hiding up in the present. But you can see why I picked certain things. And then I got these really cool dragonflies, as I said. I bought every damn one they had. And then I've got like little waves floating through here. Some of it's better to see without the lights on. And again, you'll see where I made seashells. And a lot of these were from the beaches that I was at. Kim, I can hear you clearly. And then again, wrapped around is the netting. Everything's pretty much the same. And then I have my coral. The kitten has this thing with coral, so he's been ripping it out. Like I said, those were just sprigs and sprags, and I got just enough to put pieces that look like coral. And I just somewhat tied at the top with a bling mesh that's called snow mesh, because it kind of reminds you of like beach wave bubbles as the tide's coming in. So this is, and here's my seahorse on this side. This is my other tree. So this is tree 2. And again, they're over there getting antsy because I got turkey in the oven. And they're driving me crazy. So coming around to my family, they're coming in here. They're antsy. There's my husband in the back, my daughter laying down, and my son here. That's Jeffrey, Mike, and Kimberly. So here, I didn't have time, and I couldn't get to my other stockings, which are different colors anyway. So I just found 77-cent bag, which I was originally going to put pictures on, but I didn't have time. Their bags are always full of snacks, and I generally pick up enough for a couple months at Christmas, so it saves me some money for the next couple months. I give them 5 minutes free range on how much they can stick in their mouth, and then the rest go up. And then, of course, there's a little present in each one. I was able, however, to pick up some stockings that did match. I wanted to get some others, but these work just fine. There's actually, they're flipped this way because it's all back done, but there's little bitty snowballs in the back, and I'll show you here. So they're all full, and I see that one is my son's, this is my husband's, that's my daughter's, I'm pretty sure, yeah. And then my daughter shopped me this year, and she got me a stocking because mine's usually for show. And you all know that I'm a Disney nut, right, Kim? So with my daughter working, she kind of got me a stuffed stocking. And so that was Rose, JJ, Lily. These are actually, yeah, they're in order of their age. And then there's Roxy. If you notice, I put little paw prints on each one for the dogs and on the cats. I made sure that their N's and Y's look like a little tail. And they're numbered. Each one of them has toys. Actually, the little one's got a pooper scooper, which is kind of funny. So this is my Christmas, and my turkey's in the oven, and I gotta hurry. And so this, my crash stuff done. Look at that, I have to get to it. So, and I think my family and I probably look like crap, are gonna wish you a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, guys. Bye.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.